The Kendrick McKnight Show. Talking Sports with Kendrick. I don't know what the name of the channel. I'm out of ideas. But anyway, NFL wild card. I'm going to be going over all four. Yes, all four NFL wild card games over this past weekend. In the AFC, we had the Bills and the Texans. A very good game that I saw. You know, I caught the tail end of it. I was out with the family. But I got home enough to see overtime. It was a good defensive game. It was a great defensive game. Josh Allen threw a couple questionable passes to get the team back in it. However, he did get like 264 yards, and he rushed 92 of it. The Texans were down 0-16. I think that was the halftime score, and he came back and won it by a field goal kick by Fairbairn, some dude, I don't know. But Deshaun Watson was key in this game. 247 yards, 55. He rushed 55 yards, and of course he escaped a two-man sack attempt to set up the field goal that ultimately won the game. So I had the Texans winning this game. Like I said, I thought Houston's offense will overpower Buffalo's defense. So this is the only wildcard game that I got correct. So that's why I'm starting it off first. And the Texans will go on to face the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, next week. Or Saturday, Sunday, whenever. In the other AFC game, the Titans and the Packs, the game that shocked me the most. Derrick Henry ran all around, up, side to side, all around the Patriots' D. He ended up with 204 rushing yards. No, 204 yards overall, but he rushed 182 of it. Ryan Tannehill, 72 yards, a TD, and a pick. And he ran himself with 11. Tom Brady, he's still the GOAT to me, but he's almost done. He's almost done. I mean, I feel like he's coming back. I think he's one of those players that you just can't see a season without him. He's just the GOAT, man. People love to hate him because he wins, but at the same time, he's Tom Brady. But he ended up with 209 yards, passing yards, threw a pick. But Tennessee Titans, man, they also had good goal line defense, rejecting New England's chances to get a touchdown. They had great defense. This great defense that led up with decent offense. And they will go on to face Baltimore, Lamar Jackson's Ravens. So we'll see what happens with that. In the NFC, Minnesota Vikings, New Orleans Saints. Once again, another defensive game. Another game that I thought Saints was going to win. but the Vikings' defense said otherwise. And another game where a running back just killed them. Dalvin Cook. Is he a receiver? I think he's a receiver or running back. Yeah, I think so. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins thumped it up, man. 242 yards, touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 2 touchdowns. Carried the ball 28 times. Ended up with 94 yards. Drew Brees, one of the GOATs. He just, I don't know. New Orleans just messed it up, man. They had, it was okay leading up to this point. I think they were like 11-3. Very good season. They just came up short. Once again, the other team's defense just showed up. The offense didn't. And they're going home. They are going to the house. And then Minnesota Vikings are going up against the 49ers this coming weekend. So we'll see what happens with that. And the final game, Seattle, New Orleans, Seattle and Philly. The game that I was looking for most to. And the team that I thought was going to the Super Bowl loses in the wild card. Russell Wilson, man. The person that I personally think is going to win the MVP. 325 yards, passing yards. Just a killer, man. And Metcalf, I think that's his name. 160 yards, receiving yards, and a touchdown. Most notably, why I think Philly lost this game is Carson Wentz. He went out, I think, late in the first or the second with a concussion, and he didn't come back. And Josh McCown picked up the pieces, tried his best. 18-24, 174 yards. He was sacked 6 times. 6 times by Seattle. I think Philly fans are fed up now. They should, because Carson can't stay healthy. He cannot stay healthy. And that's my personal biggest knock on him. He can't stay healthy. Even though something like concussion is very serious. But he can't stay healthy. So, Philly out. Seattle's moving on. And they will face the Packers. Good 4 games. Great 4 games. Pretty solid. I'm going to be honest with you. Did I watch every single one of these games fully? No. That's what highlights are for. Like I said, I'm not a big football person nowadays. But, yeah. But due to the fact that we are talking about football, I want to get into something else. I am a Carolina Panther fan. I think we finished 5-11, 6-10, something like that. Not the greatest of seasons. McCaffrey broke records. That's the only huge accomplishment we made this season. Our season was full with ups and many downs, as many teams go through. But we're gonna be good, man. We're gonna be good. Obviously, the firing of Ron Rivera was really tough because he's been there since I've been a fan. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. I wasn't really into sports like that until like later in life. So he was there by the time I was really into sports. So to see him go was like, huh? Really? Okay. And it's just tough, you know. But the main topic of conversation when it comes to Carolina Panthers is Cam Newton. Rightfully so, our best player on offense. Contract year. Are we going to trade him? Is he going to stay? He has one more year to prove himself. So many questions are coming into next season. And I personally feel like he should stay and prove his worth, not only to us, the fans, but to the organization as well. Talk about 6'8", 6'9", something like that, 250-pound guy that can move the way that he does is just remarkable. But at the same time, I understand the knock that people have on him. Is he inconsistent? Absolutely. Is he injury prone? Absolutely. Does he does look too much for us to win games as far as running the ball too much, passing just uncatchable balls sometimes? Absolutely. But that's just who he is as a ball player. Cam is a unique guy. And I say that in a way as to say that's just who he is. I'm at a point in my life where I'm just accepting people for who they are. Whether that's in a good way or a bad way. And his fashion is a little out there. Of course. But I've been dealing with this. How long you been in the league? 8, 9 seasons by now? I'm used to this. So that's just who he is. I just feel like he deserves a shot. He deserves another shot to see what he does for us. You know, And yeah, man, I've been on this roller coaster ride for a long time, and I'm still on it, man. That's my guy. I'm a loyal guy. I don't just stop liking a guy because of what the media says or what other people think of him. You know what I'm saying? So that's just who I am. That goes for all sports of athletes that I like. I can care less how you feel about it. I can care less how you think how he plays. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Cool. Cool. That's your opinion. But I'm not gonna take your opinion and just think that, oh well, this person says this, so you know you know must be true. No. I have my own mind, I have my own thoughts, I have my own opinions. That's your opinion. So that's my guy. And if he does get traded, I'm gonna still be a Panther fan at heart. But you know, might be packing some bags and going where he goes. But I personally feel like he deserves to stay as much as he does for the community, as much as he does for the city. Time, effort, and his drive, his hustle. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. But I get the frustrations. I get the what people may say about him. I get all of it. But once again, that's your opinion. And I don't really care about your opinion. So, yeah, that's my little rant. NFL wild card was a good one. Great 4 games. And we'll see what my Panthers do next season, come next season. So until next video, be blessed. Yes, sir.